What's up, guys? It's Nirvana back here with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be continuing my Royal Rumble match predictions. Now, we've seen it with the women's, and now it's time to do the men's. In this video I'll be doing who I think is number 1, number 2, final 4, winner, who I think could have a lot of eliminations, a great showing, and final 2. Yeah. So first we're going to start off with he's already entered, and I think he'll be number 1, Cody Rhodes. Now, a lot of fans were disappointed that Cody Rhodes' entry in the Rumble got announced. I kind of knew it was coming, and I think everybody else should have knew it was coming. And he's going to have a great crowd reaction whether it was announced or it wasn't announced. So I don't know what everybody's making such a big deal about it. And I just kind of think, why not have him possibly enter number 1? It would give him, he's been gone for a while, and it would just give him so much, not so much star power, but it would just be a great thing to see Cody enter number 1, especially with who I think should enter number 2. It is Gunther. Now, Gunther, he's been a phenomenal Intercontinental Champion. He's had great matches. He gonna steal a Sheamus thing, but he's had banger after banger after banger after banger. And I would just love to see him have a great 2-minute, 90-second, whatever time they get, show off with Cody Rhodes and possibly set up a feature feud with these two. Next up at number 3, we have Mustafa Ali. He's kind of just been on a downward spiral, and he'll probably just get eliminated real quick. Baron Corbin, he's had a great thing with, well, not a great thing, but he's had an okay thing with JBL so far, and yeah, he's probably going to be in it if he's not already announced. I don't think he has. Number 5, we have Rey Mysterio. Number 6, we have The Miz. Number 7, we have Sheamus. Now, Sheamus, I put him in this early because I would love to see him have something with Cody Rhodes, Gunther, possibly Baron Corbin, and I don't want to see him go later on because I want to see more from Sheamus. He's a Royal Rumble winner, and I think he'll have a great performance, and he'll probably last long, so that's why I want to see him go earlier than later. Next up at number 8, we have our first NXT entry. We have Grayson Waller. Now, Grayson Waller, he's had a main roster NXT feud with AJ Styles before, and they can't do that in this Rumble because AJ Styles injured, but I think he's had enough main roster exposure that fans would give him kind of like possibly a lot of boos, and it would kind of build up his momentum going into Vengeance Day, and he would just have a great showing, possibly with Rey Mysterio, maybe Mustafa if he's still in there, and possibly later entries. Next up at number 9, we have Damian Priest. Number 10, I have Solo Sikoa, to kind of continue the feud with Judgment Day and Priest, and I think Solo's going to be throwing a lot of these people out in this Rumble. He's going to have an amazing performance, and a lot of people are saying, and maybe he has, but a lot of people are saying he is the best NXT call-up ever in WWE history, so possibly, and maybe a great Rumble performance will get me on that side of saying that he is. But at number 11, we have our first legend, and I think our only legend in this match to say. We have X-Pac. Now, X-Pac, fans have been wanting him in the Rumble for a while. He's even wanted to be in the Rumble for a while. And I think what a way to show him off to a new audience, because I have yet to see him and stuff. So what a way to show him off would be to have him in the Rumble. And I just think he would be great in the Rumble, not going to lie. Great in the Rumble. Sorry, I did not mean that at all. I think he would be a good showing in the Rumble. Next up, we have Dominic Mysterio. Now, Dominic Mysterio, he is having a little thing with his father, Rey Mysterio, and I think it would probably be continued. He'll probably eliminate Rey in the Rumble, setting up a match at Royal Rumble to end this feud. But also, he'll probably team up with Damien to take out Solo Sikoa or try to eliminate Solo Sikoa. And yeah, that's what I think would happen. Next up, we have number 13, Bobby Lashley. He'll do some eliminations. Next up, we have the Royal Rumble highlight reel of Kofi Kingston. Kofi, he does a great Royal Rumble save each year, except for last year when he failed it for the first time. So I wonder what he'll do this year. Number 15, we have Drew McIntyre. Number 16, number 16, we have Santos Escobar. Santos, he's had a good, I would say an okay main roster run as of late, but he did unfortunately suffer a little injury. I don't think that he'll be out of the Rumble, but he has not wrestled since that injury. So I think this will be kind of his first kind of showing back, and I think he'll have a great showing into the Rumble, and hopefully he gets, I don't think he'll get many eliminations, but hopefully he just has a long time in the Rumble. Number 17, we have Braun Strowman. Now, Braun, he'll have a couple of eliminations. I don't think he'll do a lot of eliminations. I think a lot of these people, it's going to be hard to kind of fight over eliminations with these people because there's so many great people that have already entered the Rumble. Hopefully Gunther's still in the ring so they could do this little spot that they do every single time when it's the big men try to eliminate each other and then everybody else just comes in and throws them over the top. So I think Braun, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think he'll be in the Rumble for very long. I changed that statement I said earlier. Number 18, we have Seth Rollins. I would love to see a Seth Rollins and Cody kind of brawl in this match like they do when everybody's around the ring and then the music hits, one person in the ring standing in the middle waiting for the person comes down running, they just have a brawl and stuff. I think that will happen with Cody and Seth if they're in the ring at the same time. Next up, we have number 19, Ricochet. I think Ricochet, he's going to be the new Royal Rumble highlight reel. No offense to Kofi, but I just don't think Kofi can do as much as Ricochet can do right now. And I think what a great way to have Ricochet just doing flips and tricks throughout this whole Rumble. Number 20, we have Karrion Kross. Hopefully, I think him and him and Drew will be in the ring at the same time, possibly to... Why do I keep saying Drew? Him and Ray, I think I don't think they'll be in the ring. What? Okay, so that kind of just made no sense. But maybe him and maybe Drew, probably. I don't know. I think he'll have something with somebody. Next up, number 21, we have the next NXT person, Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo, he is one of the best, if not the best wrestler on NXT. He could do anything. And I think it's time for him to win that NXT title at NXT Stand and Deliver in April, if he's not already on the main roster at that point. And I would love to see him, like I said earlier, they kind of had I didn't say that earlier. They kind of have a feud. They had a little feud going on. I would love to see Ricochet and Carmelo have a little spot in the Rumble with each other. Number 22, we have Omos. He's gonna definitely have a couple of eliminations like he did last year, or I don't think he got eliminations last year. Next up, we have Austin Theory. I think he'll have an okay showing. Number 24, we have Pat McAfee, and this will kind of be Austin Theory's kind of what moment, and it would kind of be a what moment for the fans, because we haven't seen Pat McAfee in a while. I would love to see him be in the Rumble. He would probably want to be in the Rumble, and it will probably set up, whoever eliminates him will probably set up a feud and a match at WrestleMania. Number 25, we have our next NXT person. We have Andre Chase. Now, Andre Chase, he's kind of a wild card similar to the Zoe Stark or maybe Tiffany Stratton entry. I think he's not a big star main roster-wise. I don't think a lot of the main roster fans would know who he is, but he could be the type of person to kind of, like I said with Tiffany, he would kind of portray his character in the 10 seconds, whatever, that the fans would be like, okay, we kind of like this guy. And I would love to just see him possibly eliminate somebody and be like, that was a teachable moment, like he always does. I really like his character. Next up, 26, Johnny Gargano. It sucks to see that Johnny has not had a main roster showing as I think everybody was hoping, and I just don't know what they're doing with him. I don't know if it's him or if it's just Triple H, but hopefully he has a great showing in the Rumble. Next up, we have Finn Balor. Finn Balor, number 27. I don't think the Judgment Day, Damian Priest, and Dominic will be in the ring at this time. But I would just love, if they are, I would just love to see kind of the Judgment Day kind of working together to eliminate everybody. So number 28 comes in. Edge, he spears Dominic, he spears Damian, eliminates them too. Then it's just a face-to-face with him and Balor going back and forth. Number 29, Dolph Ziggler. I kind of had to fit because number 28 and number 28 and number 30 are kind of big, so Dolph is kind of like the buffer in between them, and I think they'll put him in just to keep continuing his record. I think he's probably at like 17, 15 Royal Rumbles. I don't know. And number 30, a lot of people are saying it's going to be The Rock. Me personally, I don't want it to be The Rock because I think they don't need The Rock to kind of have a great main event. I know they want The Rock. They could easily go with Cody. I personally don't want it to be Cody either. So I think number 30 will be Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold, there has been rumors that he's wanted to make his return to the WWE in some type of capacity to have another WrestleMania match. And I think a way to not have The Rock, but the same reaction as The Rock would be Stone Cold. Imagine number 30, everybody thinking, The Rock, The Rock, The Rock. The glass shatters, Stone Cold comes out. I mean, that would just be a great reaction. Now we have our final four. I think the final four will be Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, and Stone Cold. Now, I think that they're probably going to set up an Edge and Finn Balor. I think Finn will probably throw them out. But what a great way to do this would be to have Finn Balor eliminate Stone Cold. Set up Balor, Stone Cold for a WrestleMania. That would just be, I think it would be I don't think it would be a very, I don't know, because I don't know. It could be a good storyline, but it couldn't. I'm kind of going back and forth with it, but I think they should possibly do that storyline. I think it would be very interesting. Number 3, we have Finn Balor. Probably Cody just eliminates him, and the fans will get a good reaction, know that he just eliminated Stone Cold. And then we have our final 2, and this is why I didn't want them to be the first 2, because maybe they'll be the final 2. And it will be Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. They probably brawl when Seth comes in, and then they're the final 2. Cody entering at number 1, Seth at number 18. They have a great final 2 battle. And then the winner, and I know you guys are going to be like, what? The winner that I want is Seth Rollins. Seth, he still has not had his final ending with Roman Reigns as they did last year at Rumble. Cody, I don't think he needs it. He's going to have a big WrestleMania match regardless. And I just want to see him not come back and go straight to the title picture as we've seen people done before. And I think Seth is a better pick. But that's no offense to Cody. So yeah, my predictions for that is Seth Rollins. So leave your predictions down in the comment section below on who you want to see in the Rumble, who you want to see as the final 4, who you want to see as the winner, who you think is going to be the final 2, number 1, number 2. I would love to see it. Put it in the comments. Surprises, all that. I would love to read and reply to them, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, champs.